Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and we're going to take a peek at some Matchbox moving parts models, some new castings. Some of these, actually quite a few of them are new models for the Matchbox lineup, and new to moving parts, new to everything, and some of them are looking pretty darn cool just in their packages. So I'm ready to take a look at these. So let's take a look at what we got. We got some new for 2024. We actually have a new for 2025. And actually, just to stick with like symmetry here, we'll open up this new for 2025 model first. This is a Jeep Grand Cherokee in National Parks livery, which is a very popular graphic deco to collect from Matchbox. So let's check it out. This one appears to have the rear door that opens on both sides. So it is a Cherokee. Wheel choice, a little weird for the Cherokee. I don't know that this was the best wheel choice. The casting, though, looks pretty good. Looks quite good. Digging that. Of course, these are Matchbox moving parts, so they're going to have moving parts, first and foremost. Second, they're typically going to have plastic wheels, plastic base. They cost a little bit less than their premium Matchbox Collectors line. But these castings oftentimes will get used in the Collectors line later on with rubber tires. Look at that. You got opening doors in the rear. Kind of a cool feature. Different. Panel gaps, not terrible for an opening parts vehicle in this scale. Not bad. Can't really complain about it much. And I think this is a pretty cool model. I like the color. I like the National Parks livery because of the color. I think it's a neat looking color that you don't see vehicles in too often, right? It's kind of almost like a minty. I don't know how to explain it really, but it's cool. I like it. All right. That's that guy. Another new model for 2025 is this 2024 Ford Mustang. We need another Mustang like we need another Gulf livery vehicle. It's just, there's a lot of castings, right? But this is the 2024 Ford Mustang in Matchbox Moving Parts, and it is a new casting for 2025. So let's check it out. And man, for a basic car tooling, basically one step above basic, right? Because it's got an opening part. I mean, they did pretty good. I mean, overall, this looks pretty good. So we got an opening hood, and then they got molded detail in there. If this ever shows up in the collector's line, they'll probably detail that, and it will be a little bit more detailed. But man, it does look pretty good. I thought this one was going to be a real boring one for me. I mean, in a way it is, but I think they did a great job on this casting. That's pretty nice. Good color choice for the first one. These look good in red. And I think that's pretty cool. Not bad. I'm not a Mustang guy by any means, but I think that's pretty cool. All right. This is a crazy one. 1965 Land Rover Series 2 forward control. This is a new for 2024 casting. And it's a wild one. Let's get this one open. Barely fits in the packaging. And it is just, look at that thing. Forward control. Looks like you step on the brakes a little bit too hard. You might flip right forward over. Interesting vehicle. I am not, am not, still not familiar with what this actually is. This Series 2 forward control. I've never seen one, to my knowledge. Oh, that's cool. So it's got a moving sunroof, moonroof. That's nifty. This door opens too. Sure does. And anything else moving on this thing? So the whole top bit is plastic. The cab of the truck is metal, and that's about the only metal on it. So it is pretty lightweight for its size. This thing is wild. Ladder up to get the top, trailer hitch, big trailer hitch. Wow. You blow that up to 1-to-1 scale, it would be completely massive. Of course, details in the front that look pretty decent. This is a crazy looking model, no doubt. And it is new for 2024. And yeah, I guess enough said. Kind of neat though, you get two kind of opening bits, that sliding thing, and then the opening door on the side. And actually, this is so weird. Because the door, so the metal cab must come back and hitch to this door. The door is metal. The plastic around it is, well, obviously plastic. Interesting construction. It almost looks like, in this color, it looks almost like a 3D print. But it isn't, obviously. Interesting. Interesting indeed. All right. Another new model for 2024. We get a Mini Cooper, or Mini EV, rather. So this is a electric Cooper. Check that out. Set that guy right there. Mini Cooper, kind of a thing. They got kind of a following, right? Mini Coopers do. Interesting little cars. This one has an... Ooh, I like that. Okay, this is really cool. So, details in there. And check that out. The headlights. How cool is that? So the hood actually has got holes in it for the headlights. Is that how the real one does it? Probably. And this is a nice little model. I mean, it's not an exciting car for me by any means. The hood gap, though, I mean, wow, they really did a fantastic job with that. Opens up, you got details underneath there. This one is quite detailed for being, you know, in this kind of middle ground sort of category here with moving parts. Very interesting, actually. I like this model a lot more than I thought I would. And yeah, dare I say, it might be the coolest one we've opened so far, mainly because of that hood. Very interesting. All right, so I am digging that. Next is, we got all these, the rest of these are new models. Looks like these are all new castings, actually. So first releases. This is another new for 2024. This is 2024 Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon 580 with EQ technology. So I think EQ is like their electric thing, right? You'll notice kind of a, well, sort of a theme sometimes with these moving parts. They do a lot of EV vehicles. And then, like, an account, because it's kind of environmentally focused, whether you dig that or not. The packaging itself is, you know, a more environmentally friendly packaging with no plastic. So this is all like biodegradable or whatever. And then, of course, the cardboard's recyclable, and it's made out of all recycled material, too. So that's kind of why it's kind of got the moving parts line kind of has an identity in that regard, that they do that. And it's kind of neat, you know. So here this is the Mercedes-Benz with EQ technology. I think that means it's got some sort of electric thing going on with it. This one has opening doors. And kind of hard to get open. There we go. I like the color. Yeah, it's pretty nice for this particular car, like dull gray. The interior is what it is. You've got the opening doors look pretty good. Gaps don't look too bad. I mean, you can obviously see the outline. All in all, I mean, it's a pretty nice model. It's nothing for me to get excited about, but I can respect it. It looks good. Not bad. All right. Next is, let's do the Prius Prime. Yes, a Toyota Prius. And actually, come on. These newer Priuses kind of look cool. Like, you gotta admit it. They kind of look kind of a little bit more aggressive. You know, still kind of look futuristic. I don't know that the proportions of this particular Matchbox are bang on just looking at this and remembering what these look like in person. Yeah, I don't know that I could say that. Almost looks like it's squished this way. So maybe I'm completely wrong, and maybe that's just the way this looks. But new for 2024 model and a Prius. And again, EV kind of thing. So, or hybrid or whatever. And kind of got Cybertruck looking front end there. Opening door feature on this one. Some interior details. Looks okay. I don't know. Just some. It looks okay. I think in person these look a lot more aggressive. Like I said, something is up with the proportion of this. It seems like it needs to be a little bit flatter and a little bit longer almost. Just a hair. But again, I'm no expert in design or anything like that, so I can't tell you. I'm just telling you what my eyes are telling me, and that's what they're telling me. So feel free to disagree, and again, I could be wrong. All right. Lastly, we got another new model for 2024, and this is the 2023 BMW iX. This one looks pretty neat. The color looks interesting. Break down the packaging. Pop the car out. And it's got that big old BMW grill front end that I don't know if I really dig, but it looks okay. Looks like a pair of kidneys. This one's alright. Door. Opening doors. I don't mind opening doors, but I mean, it's my least favorite of the opening parts. It just is. Unless you got something cool like this, where it's got that door that opens out like that. It's kind of cool. My favorite would be opening hoods. I think that is way more functional when it comes to a diecast piece, especially because this one they did so well, than opening doors. Opening doors, unfortunately, leaves these big, giant panel gaps, and it can kind of detract from the overall look of the casting. Now, I understand, Matchbox moving parts are made with two, people in mind. Types of people. One would be a kid that enjoys playing with little toy cars, which is really who they're for, and I guess. There's the collector that wants a detailed replica or something that looks really cool and enjoys the Matchbox brand. So, well, I guess someone that enjoys the Matchbox brand and someone that enjoys a detailed replica could be two separate people as well. However, anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the door, the gaps are large. That's why I'm not a huge fan of them. I get these things for the new castings. I don't really get them because of the opening feature, because of the moving parts. That might sell them to parents, though, that want to purchase them for kids. So, and a kid may really like that because they got opening parts. But then again, Matchbox also puts out a lot of kind of bland cars that are more like accurate, not as much flair as Hot Wheels. So it's kind of in a weird place. I don't know. Sorry for those random thoughts there, but you guys let me know what your favorite one of this particular assortment is. I'm going to say it's hard not to say this one's my favorite. I mean, it's just crazy looking. So I am digging that one. And this BMW is not bad. It's oh, jeez. And I drop it on the ground. The surprising winner to me, though, is this Mini. And it's solely because of the execution on the opening hood. I mean, that gap there does not look bad at all. It looks really good. The fitment is just really nice, and I think that that's really cool. So I can appreciate that, even though I could care less about the actual vehicle itself. This one looks really good, though, too. All right, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. The Mustang's good, too. Why not? Mustang's not bad. Good proportions. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching another episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Check out the Matchbox playlist. That's where this is going to be. And if you want to check out more Matchbox content. So same goes for all my channel. Pretty much everything's on playlists, and it's easy to locate videos that you want to see for that reason. All right. Thank you. Have a good day.